Hello and welcome back. We have another challenge for you. This challenge is going to be about structures again. It's going to get you familiar with elements in a structure that contain a pointer. So you have to allocate memory for that element. It's also going to get you familiar with declaring a structure as a pointer and also passing a structure as a pointer to a function. So mainly structures and pointers in this challenge. So you need to write a C program that creates a structure pointer and passes it to a function. Create a structure named item with the following members: an item name, which should be a character pointer, a quantity, which should be an int, a price should be a float, and the amount should be a float. The amount that's stored in the structure is going to essentially be the quantity times the price, because that would be the total amount. I want you to create two functions. I want you to create a function named readItem that takes a structure pointer of type item as a parameter. Should be a pointer. We know the advantages of functions taking pointers as arguments as opposed to a regular structure, mainly being they're backward compatible. Previous versions of the C compiler didn't work with structures. And it's also a lot faster and more efficient when you pass a pointer to a function because you don't have to copy all the elements. You just copy the address. So we're going to have functions that take as parameters pointers to structures. This readItem is going to take one. What this function should do is it should read in from the user a product name, a price, and a quantity, or an item name. The contents read in should be stored in the passed in structure. So you're passing in a pointer to a structure, you want to store it in there. I want you to create another function named printItem. This also takes as a parameter a structure pointer of type item. This function will print out the contents of the parameter. So you're just going to do some printfs. That will be pretty basic. In the main function, you want to declare an item, basically an item of the pointer structure, or declare an item and a pointer of the structure, because then you can assign to the pointer the item, the address of the item. And then you also need to allocate memory for the item name pointer. So remember, the item name element inside the structure is character pointer. That means you have to allocate memory for it. If it was a character array, you wouldn't have to. But remember, when you have an element as a character pointer, all it does is create memory for the actual address, the value of that pointer. It doesn't create memory for what it's pointing to. So if you assign a literal constant to it, it could be anywhere in memory. So you want to allocate memory for that item name element inside the structure. The item pointer should be passed into both the read and the print item functions. So it's, again, what this challenge will help you with is understanding pointers, how to use them as a member inside of a structure, and then also how to pass them around. And you'll have some practice with doing some mallocs as well. And then don't forget, whenever you do a malloc, you have to do a free, so make sure you add that to your program. So good luck. I'll provide a solution in the next lecture. As far as mallocing the size, you can just pick an arbitrary size, such as 30 characters or something like that. You don't have to read it in. Okay? Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.